Are you thinking about getting pre-approved for a mortgage? Well, if you are, watch this short video as I share the 7 things you need to know about the pre-approval process. Hi, I'm Blake Davenport with the Davenport Group. I'm a local realtor in the DC metro area, here to share with you short and simple real estate tips. Today we're going to be talking about the 7 things you need to know about the pre-approval process. So before we begin, I just want to mention what the pre-approval or pre-approval letter is that we're going to be talking about. So basically, when you go to a lender, they're going to look at all your assets, your debts, your income, your retirement accounts, etc., your debt to income ratio, and they're going to determine that they can give you a loan up to a certain amount, say $500,000, or they can say you can afford up to a $600,000 house. Why it's important to do this is I always think it's the first step in the process. You know exactly what you realistically can afford, so you don't start going out and looking at properties. Say you're looking at $1 million house, and then you realize that you can only afford up to an $800,000 house when you get pre-approved. Well, everything that you saw previously just looks so much better than what you can actually afford, so it doesn't set your expectations right from the beginning. So I think it's one of the first things that you should do in the home buying process. So let's now talk about the 7 things that you need to know about that process. So number 1, it's free, so there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. Number 2, if you work with a good lender, it takes less than an hour. As long as you have the right documents and you upload it, they can quickly tell you what they realistically can give you. Number 3, there's no obligation if you work with a lender to get pre-approved by them. That doesn't actually mean that you have to use them to get a mortgage or a loan. Number 4, it doesn't hurt your credit. Most people don't want to get pre-approved because they don't want it to hurt their credit. It's a soft credit pull, so it doesn't ding their credit. Number 5, it lasts for 90 days. So once you get pre-approved, you don't have to get pre-approved again. And even if those 90 days are up, they just need to re-pull your credit to reissue you a new pre-approval letter, unless something has changed with your job or your income or this or that. Number 6, I would highly recommend that you get pre-approved by a local lender. We're in the DC metro area, so who you use as a lender is super important. I wouldn't recommend using a big bank or institution. They take forever. Most, like a USSA or Navy Federal Credit Union, I've been told by them, oh, we can get you a pre-approval letter in 48 hours. BS. So another reason why you should just not use a big institution. You need somebody to work with somebody who's their processors in the area. Just do that from the start with the pre-approval. Number 7, the difference between pre-approval and pre-qualification. Pre-qualification is just when you tell a lender, oh, my income's $100,000, and they'll say, well, based on that, we can give you a $400,000 loan. That's not good enough. You need to get a pre-approval letter where they actually look at your income, they look at your debts, they verify everything, but you have to submit them with documents. Yes, it takes a little bit longer, but it proves that you actually can afford that much. It's not a guarantee, but it's almost a guarantee. So don't get pre-qualified, get pre-approved. It's needed if you're looking in the DC metro area. So those are the 7 things you should know about the pre-approval process. Number 1, it's free. Number 2, takes less than an hour. Number 3, there's no obligation. Number 4, doesn't hurt your credit. Number 5, it lasts for 90 days. Number 6, work with a local lender. And number 7, get pre-approved, not pre-qualified. If you like this video or the real estate content that we produce, click the buttons below to subscribe and the bell icon to be notified when we next post our next video. Also, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the video. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Also, if you'd like to read this content or kind of dives deeper than what I talked about, we'll share a link below to the blog post on our website that will cover all of this in much more detail. But thanks again for checking out this week's real estate tip. Bye-bye.